everybody, and I want to welcome everyone to this episode of The Booze Geek. My name is Chuck, and I am your host. And before I get started, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like the episode, hit that like button too. Give us a big thumbs up, and I'm going to thank you all in advance. But on tap on this episode, we are tasting and reviewing a beer from Elysian Brewing, and they are located in Seattle, Washington. So, from Elysian, this beer is available year-round. This is their flagship beer. This is the Space Dust. The Space Dust. We got another beer from outer space today, the Space Dust. So what is the Space Dust? Well, this beer, this is a Space Dusty IPA, whatever that means, but it works. A Space Dusty IPA. This beer clocks in at 8.2% ABV, and it's got an IBU of 73, and it is made with 3 different types of hops, and those hops are Amarillo, Chinook, and Citra. So, the beers come down from the cosmos, so let's have some fun, and let's crack the top on this floating outer space beer, and let's have some fun. Here we go. Boom, boom, 1, 2. Ooh, oh, come here now. Oh, there we go, there we go. All right, no smoke, but let's get a nice space dusty pour. Once again, whatever that means. Well, let's get an outer space pour. Yeah, let's get that. There, nice outer space pour. And I know my little, my hop cone on here who's gurgling out the space dust. He's having fun, so let's, yeah, let's see what we got. Well, color-wise, ooh, we got a golden straw, and we got about a half finger veil of foam on top, a little carbonation, but yeah, nice color. Yeah, dark. It's a darker golden straw, I will say that. But let's give the Space Dust a swirl, and let's give it a nose. Let's see what we got going on here. Here we go. Nose number 1 for the Space Dust, the Cosmic Space Dust. Here we go. Nose number 1. Okay, all right, we are getting some citrus, more specifically a little bit of orange peel. We're also getting some slight grapefruit. Swirl, swirl, swirl away. What else? What else we got here? A little bit of mango, and maybe one more quick nose. Swirl, swirl, swirl. A little bit of hay and a little bit of the cereal grains are rounding it out. So far so good with the Space Dust. Space Dust. Ah, Space Dust. But let's give this one one more swirl, and let's give it a sippity sip, and let's prost to Elysian and prost to the my little hop cone friend here on the can. So prost to the Space Dust, baby. Here we go. Sippity sip number 1. That's a medium-bodied beer. And what do we got flavor-wise, though? Well, I'm going to start by saying this beer is on the bitter side. I'm going to start by saying that. Yeah, I'm going to start with that. But what do we got flavor-wise? Similar to the nose, we're getting that orange peel is coming through. We are also getting that grapefruit is coming through, but it's really more like a bitter grapefruit pith on the palate. We're also getting that hay is coming through. And one more quick sip. One more quick sip. Because yeah, I mean, we're definitely getting rounded out. That doughy presence is coming through from the cereal grains. So, I mean, and like I said, it's a medium-bodied beer, and I think the nose is pretty good. I mean, some of the aromas were a little thin on the nose. I'm not gonna lie, but you could definitely pull out the orange. You could definitely pull out the grapefruit. You could pull out the mango. The mango's a little thin, but on the palate, I think it's faltering a little bit. I mean, that grapefruit pith is definitely on the forefront, and that orange is sitting behind that. And then, the hay is definitely kind of mixed in with that. But it's just, and I'm going to reiterate, as I said a few moments ago, it is a very bitter beer. I mean, it's drinking very bitter, and it's lingering. The bitterness is definitely lingering on the back end. Not a bad beer, but what would I give this on the pint-o-meter? Well, I think I'll give it one more sip. I think on the pint-o-meter, I'm going to give this beer a 6.5. I think it's definitely a decent beer, headed in a good direction. But I think it could definitely use some refinement. But sometimes when breweries they get a good beer that starts selling really well and that sells very, very well, and I'm not saying they don't have a good beer. I think it's decent. I think it's going in a good direction. But I could see maybe tweaking the recipe just a little bit here, just to iron out some of the kinks. But on that note, yeah, that's my review of the Space Dust. But I do love the can with the hop cone who's spewing out the cosmic space dust. But with that, I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm going to take one more quick sip. I want to thank everyone for tuning into this episode, and as always, you can follow me at the websites, which are www.pubshaveapintin.com, or the blog, which is www.pubshaveapintin.blogspot.com. And with that, we will see y'all in the next episode. So thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Cheers, prost, and enjoy!